Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another video. I just wanted to give a brief synopsis on how to handle being controlled when others can no longer control you, right? And I'm sure that at some point in our lives, we felt that somebody was trying to control us. Not to say that they were controlling us, but they were making an attempt to, right? And, it's definitely a frustrating situation. And, being controlled can definitely have that impact on our well-being, right? Like it can make us feel like we are like trapped where others are, trying to dictate our actions against our will. And something like this is, maintaining our independence and setting boundaries too. I think that's really important as well. Making it clear to other people that, we have a right to make our own choices and decisions and things of that nature. And by doing that, it's like we don't only protect ourselves, but we're able to maintain that healthy relationship that's like based on mutual understanding, mutual respect, and things of that nature, right? And when people can no longer control you, the thing that they typically do is, for whatever reason, they tend to create a smear campaign against you, right? And they try to control people's perception of you. And, they'll try to manipulate the narrative and they won't provide like the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? They'll give half the truth. It's like, well, just give me the whole thing. Don't give me half of the truth. Where's the other half at? Basically lying. So, anyway, like when you have somebody that brings you something in confidence, like just because they do that, or, they'll just tell you, well, don't tell anybody I told you. Like, that don't make it true. Like, folks will believe anything these days, right? Like, that people lie. And for whatever reason, it's like we allow people's opinions of others to, I guess, like change the way that we view people. And that's just not right at all. So I think it's like really important, to really get to know people for yourself. Forget the hearsay stuff. Get to know the people yourself, because anybody that believes something about a person without them seeing it for themselves was always looking for a reason to be against them. You know what I'm saying? And then think about this too. Like, what if your blessing is being delayed by you jumping on that bandwagon against somebody you don't even know well enough to dislike? You know what I'm saying? It's that hearsay stuff, right? Smear campaigns at its finest. When they can't control you, they'll do anything they can to. It's just weird. You know, like when it comes to the hearsay stuff, I don't personally, I really don't care for the hearsay, because I rather hear it directly from the source or see it directly from the source myself. You know, somebody could just be blatantly lying to you, right, about another person, about how horrible they are and all this other stuff. And it's like, dang, well, and they'll be like, well, I've known them for X amount of years or months, whatever, right? So that don't mean anything to me. It's like, why would you still be, in a sense, like associating yourselves with somebody if this is how you really feel about them? All these egregious things. Obviously, this is an example, but I'm just saying, like, this is just how people are. So get to know the person yourself. Forget the hearsay, because it's gonna sound how it's gonna sound, but get to know them for yourself, man. Like, you know, because to me, it's like, what does that say about you? About you basically bad mouthing somebody else, you know? So that way, so that way you don't have access to them. Like, it's just weird, man. So, but yeah, I just wanted to give a brief synopsis on this here. How to handle being controlled when others can't control you. Um, just continue to set those boundaries, like I said, and just make it clear, you know, that we have a right to make our own choices and decisions, right? And that'll allow for you just to be able to, you know, maintain that healthy relationship, based on that mutual respect, mutual understanding, like I said before. Um, and yeah, those smear campaigns out there, it's definitely a thing. Um, that's it, and it's just crazy, you know. Just got to prove the doubters wrong. You know what I'm saying? But again, just get to know the person yourself. That way, you can decide. Okay, maybe what the other person was saying was right. Whether they're right or wrong, it's like you still would want to see for yourself. That way, you can make that choice. Don't let somebody else decide for you, if that makes any sense. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Please hit the like on your way out if you haven't already, or if you haven't during the video. I appreciate it if you hit it on the way out. And as always, continue to stay safe, continue to monitor your health, and continue to be blessed and encouraged. All right, take care and have a good one.